Every year this road floods somewhat. This year in particular, though, the bow as it was flowing through here at height on the morning of Friday the 20th and then through the 21st and 2nd, pretty well destroyed this road. You know, we're about $25 million is how far we're into it so far, but honestly, we're 99% of the city road networks are back up to speed. So that's a pretty close estimate. I don't have all the invoices yet, but it's awful close to $25 million, so maybe a little bit more as a result of something like this where we detected some environmental concerns, but pretty close to that.
When will it be back open?
Certainly by the 15th of August I'll have it back open, but I'm hoping before then. We just need Mother Nature to cooperate a little bit and stop raining, and then we should be good to go.
We're standing on the site of the Riverdale Sift and Pedestrian Bridge. It's one of 3 suspension-style pedestrian bridges that suffered severe damage during the June event. As you can see behind me, the structure itself is pretty much a tangled mess of debris hanging over the river. These particular sites on the Elbow River will be rebuilt because they're a fairly significant part of the pathway network. I would expect sometime summer, fall next year would be the very earliest that you would see a replacement structure at this location.
We're at the site of some of the most significant damage from the 2013 floods down on the LRT system. North of here is where we had the tracks washed out, and just south is where we had some severe flooding in one of our tunnels. So we're pretty well back to normal. It's been 4 weeks since we reopened this part of the line. There's still some work to be done, still some track work to adjust. Some of the pumping station we need to move out of the floodplain and repair. So there's still lots of work going on, but our service is pretty well back to normal.
Probably the bill for this area alone is $20 million in order to bring this back to the state that it is today. I think the things that we're trying to tell Calgarians is we are moving ahead. We are figuring out what all the issues are. We do know that this is a big problem, and it's one that's not going to be solved in the next few weeks or the next few months. We're going to get our act together. We're going to do a bunch of planning over the next months. We're going to start rebuilding, and over the next number of years, we'll make it better than it was by quite a bit.